Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is VikingSizeGamer, and today I want to talk to you about a new concept that I think really should be included in the game because it would follow suit with other games and the way you develop your character for MyCareer. This could be a definite benefit and something a little bit deeper for the game that really obviously could lend a hand with us having a bit more of a simulation and a little bit more control over our character. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. WWE 2K19 obviously came with MyCareer mode. Now MyCareer mode, well, it had its ups and downs. It was a little bit bumpy along the way. Generally there was some sort of storyline there, but once you passed that, there was nothing left to do for your character. It kind of felt like it should have been stretched out a little bit longer, had a bit more of a depth of storyline, but there wasn't enough there to keep us playing, which is why a lot of people turn to universe mode to have their own stories continued that way. Now, what I believe would be a great addition to MyCareer mode would be having a training center, the performance center essentially, added to the game, but as a place where you improve your character. Now, hear me out, UFC at the moment has a training center. You have to do things, you have to train for your fight before you get back onto it. You have to really do the things that you need to do to get your character to improve. Now, WWE 2K18, the system behind this was basically a case of, well, complete the actions, get the experience points, and then still have to buy the attribute points with VC, so you had to purchase the upgrades eventually in the end, which kind of threw me a little bit because what was the point of earning the experience points then if I have to spend coin that I could spend on, well, moves when I could just, you know, buy the attributes as well? It seems like the VC side of things really wasn't thought through for 2K18 and MyCareer. But for 2K19, what I believe you should have to do is perform certain actions, do certain mini games, and basically get involved in the backstage area in the performance center and have to do things to improve your character. UFC has been doing this correctly for a long time now. If you want to improve your ground game, you have to do the ground mini games. If you want to improve your stand-up, you have to do punches and kicks in the octagon. It just makes sense that you should actually have to do mini games. Like, say for instance, why shouldn't you have to run the ropes and time your jumps correctly in order to get your agility up for the game? Why not, you know, have to move certain ways and do certain jumps, do certain drills, use certain machines to get your strength up? Why can't they include these things? The Performance Center would have all of these things in the game. It could be your go-to hub. That could be where you hang out in between shows. And here's the thing, NBA 2K18 actually did this very well with The Neighborhood, which was their basically centralized hub. In between matches, you could go there, go to the barber for a haircut, you could interact with certain things. I've heard rumors and things like that. I didn't play 2K18 for the NBA series, but I've heard rumors that it sort of fell flat on its face, The Neighborhood for NBA, but really this kind of situation for WWE 2K19 would make sense. Not so much that you would see other players' avatars in the Performance Center, but more the fact that the Performance Center would act as your hub in between. You would go there, you would train, you would be able to get, you know, the guys there to change your character's costumes if need be. You'd be able to get them to help you improve. Maybe you possibly get injured and you have to go and see somebody to get that done as well, so you have to go and see the medics or the physios. You may notice in the background that I've put on a WWE 2K18 MyCareer video at the very beginning when you're in the Performance Center. Now, there's one thing that really sticks out for me is how well this is actually done, and actually at the back where the red wall is, they have a full gym back there. They have all the assets, all the things that need to be in there. They've got the rowing machines, they've got, you know, they've got dumbbell sets, they've got barbell sets, they've got squat sets, they've got the medicine balls, they've got everything. I mean, really, all of these assets in there and they can't make anything of it. Even the locker rooms in WWE 2K18, some of them have gym equipment in there, but you can't use them there either. And it just kind of boggles me a bit that they don't have the ability to have this in there and really utilize these assets the way they should be, as a way to improve your character. It just makes no sense to me whatsoever that they have all of these things readily available but they haven't done it quite right, and the Performance Center seems like the best place to put all these things. To go and train your character, to hang out with other characters on the screen. Maybe you've got a stable, maybe you've got a rival in there, maybe you've got a character in there that you quite enjoy. Anything. You know, it just seems perfect. It just seems the right place, the right time to put this sort of feature in, because the Performance Center is such a key element to most of the wrestlers and the superstars that come through. I mean, really, if you think about it, most of the big superstars that have been in NXT have come through the Performance Center. You know, people that are homegrown superstars go through the NXT Performance Center. There's so many things that really goes through the Performance Center. Lars come through the Performance Center. Velveteen Dreams come through the Performance Center. Finn Balor started off and got his training properly, you know, for WWE style, the Performance Center. They all go there to start off with. They go there to get trained in the proper WWE way. They go there to improve. They go there to do all their workouts. This is what they do in that area, and WWE MyCareer 2K19 really should include the Performance Center as a centralized hub for you to go and improve your character. Yeah, of course you could do all this from menus, but where's the fun in that? If you've got a full-fledged, fleshed-out Performance Center that you go to in between matches, if you're not in the locker room, of course, then why the hell not? WWE 2K19 really could benefit from having a Performance Center there and then for you to go to train, to do the mini games, to use the VC in the way appropriate, which could be to buy time at the Performance Center to obviously improve your character. However they want to do it, however they want to implement it, this seems like the best way to move it forward and actually get some use out of it, and a new way to interact with the world and improve your character in WWE 2K19. So the Performance Center for me would be a key thing to put in to WWE 2K19 MyCareer as a new way to interact with the world around you and really get to grips with being a WWE superstar. My name is VikingSizeGamer, and thanks for watching, guys.